Here we go. We're live. So today we're going to be learning about names. Okay. So we're going to start with some basic kinds of sentences. Okay. So repeat this back. Wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du?
Good. Again. Wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du?
Good. Anybody know what that would mean?
My name is.
What's your name?
What's your name? Sehr good. Literally, how are you called? Okay. So here's how it's written. Wie. And W's are pronounced like V's in German. So that's why if you've ever watched a movie where they have like some German actor trying to speak in English, they always have some really bad accent. Okay? I don't know what you are talking about. Okay? So that what, that's because they pronounce their W's like V's. That's where that comes from. Okay? If you have an I and an E next to each other, you pronounce the second one. So in this case, the E is second, so you pronounce the E. Okay? So let's try that one again. Wie.
Wie.
Okay? Good. The next one is pronounced heist. Okay? The I is second, so you pronounce the I. And then there's that goofy looking B thing in the middle. Okay? That's called an S set. It is a set of S's. It's two S's next to each other. So it looks like a B, but it's pronounced like an S. Okay? So really all that is a capital B with a tail. Okay? So we'll work on how to write that out. Okay? Do you remember the last word? Wie heißt du? Good. Pronounced like do, like Mountain Dew. Okay? And it's just spelled D-U. Okay? So again, it literally means how are you called? But it's how we would ask, what's your name? Okay? So we'll try that one more time. Wie heißt du?
Wie heißt du?
Good. If I was going to answer, if you asked me wie heißt du, I would answer, ich heiße Frau Sally. Okay? Ich heiße Frau Sally. Okay? So ich heiße, what does that mean?
I'm called.
I am called, yep. Or we would say my name is, yep. So Frau is Ms. or Mrs. Works for both. They don't really use the whole Miss thing anymore, so Fräulein is my cat's name, but they don't use Fräulein very often anymore. Okay? But that would be like Miss, M-I-S-S. Okay? So I am called blank, or my name is. Everybody, once you've written that down, take your hand and put it a couple inches in front of your face. About 4 inches or so. Once I see all the hands up, then I know you'll be ready. It's going to be putting it a couple inches right in front of your mouth. What we're going to do is we're going to practice the word ich, and you're protecting your neighbor, person in front of you, or in some cases me, okay, if you're in the front. German is known as a very phlegmy language, right? Yeah? Okay. Ich is one of those words where you might get some of that phlegm. That CH combination is pronounced a bunch of different ways depending on where you're from. And you guys are learning something called Hochdeutsch. So it's a sound. Okay? So that's why your hand's up. And when you say the word ich, you might feel a little bit of air on your hand, and you might feel a little bit of spittle on your hand. Either way, you're doing well if you can do that. Okay? So we're going to try it. Ich. Ich. How many felt something on their hand? It's pretty good. Good. Okay, so ich obviously means I. And heiße is the verb to be called, so we change the ending on it. So we conjugate verbs in English and in German and in Spanish, most languages. Right? And then you just fill it in with whatever your name is. Okay? So, ich heiße Frau Sally. Ich heiße Frau Sally. Everybody good on this page? Can I go on? Okay. do you say the first word?
V.
V. Mm-hmm. Again, just like the letter. Okay. How do you say the second word? Heist. The I is second, so you say the I. Okay. So V heist. How would you say the last one? Z. Sehr gut. Yep. So an S in German, especially at the beginning of a word, sounds like a Z. So that word just sounds like the letter of the alphabet Z. Okay. So everybody put that one together. Wie heißt sie? Any guesses?
How are you?
Huh? What does wie heißt mean?
What's your?
Not necessarily your, but how are blank called? So in this case, we're just changing the du to z. So we're asking what somebody else's name is. Okay, so this one means,
What is your name?
what is her name?
Oh.
Okay, so z is the word for she. So literally you're asking, how is she called? Wie heißt sie? What is her name? Everyone try that one together again. Wie heißt sie?
Wie heißt sie?
Good. If you're going to say she is called, what do you think your first word's going to be?
She. Wie.
Sie. Good. Capitalize beginning of sentences in German just like in English. Okay. What do you think your next word is?
He.
Heist. Mm-hmm. Heist is actually the past tense. So heist, and then you fill it in. So I'll just pick a name here. Sie heißt Anya. So her name is Anya.
Did they spell it with a J?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. Yep. What about this one? Wie heißt er? What do you think that means? What is he called, or what's his name? Sehr gut. Everybody try. Wie heißt er? So air, like what you breathe. Okay. Okay. So how would you say his name is, or he is called? Bob. Er heißt Bob, or whatever. Yep. So remember, air, like what you breathe. Heißt Bob. Okay, so all of those use some form of heißen. So heiße or heist. Those are your only two options so far. Okay. Other ways to find out people's names. Okay. How do you think you'd say that first word? There. Yeah, the W is like a V. And then you see the air, just like for he. So you put it together. What does ver mean? Oh, it doesn't mean where. It sounds like it. Look at me. Who. Yep. So a lot, we have W words, question words, or whatever in English, but pretty much all of the question words in German do start with a W, so that's kind of nice. So when in doubt, check the chart. So wer, and you know what du means? You. Who are you? Good. Everybody try. Wer bist du?
Wer bist du?
Wer bist du? So who are you? Do you remember how to say I? Ich. Good. Everybody. Ich. Yeah, that's that good flummy word, right? Okay. Ich in German is not capitalized unless it's the beginning of a sentence. So that's one of the most common mistakes that people make. Okay. But we have at the beginning of a sentence this time, because you'd be answering a question. So, ich. How would you say that next word, do you think? Bin. Yep. Just like what you think in English. So you could say ich bin, and then your name. So ich bin Frau Sally, or whatever. So I am Frau Sally. And we've got 2 more sentences to go for your notes today, and then we're done. Okay? All right. Wie sagt man who? How do you say who?
Beast. Oh.
Wer. Yep. Wer. How do you say that word? Ist. Mm-hmm. How do you think you say that last word? Das. Yeah, put it all together. Wer ist das?
Where is das?
What do you think that means?
Where are you?
Oh. Check it, check.
Or who are you?
Who.
Are you?
Do you see the word du up there?
Who is that?
Who is that? There you go. Good. So is only 1 letter different in German, so that's kind of nice. Okay. So how would you say that is, and then Mr. Kirkham? Das ist.
Kirkham.
How do you say Mr.? Anybody know? Starts with an H. Good guess, but er means he. So Herr, pronounced like what's on your head, okay, is how you say Mr. Mr. Kirkham. He would love to know that he made your German notes. Anybody have Kirkham this year? We went to college together. Okay. Okay. There you go. So try that last one more time. Das ist Herr Kirkham.
Das ist Herr Kirkham.
Sehr gut. Fragen? Questions? Sehr schön.